Have you ever wondered what it really feels like for seniors older to live alone after 70? Is it the ultimate freedom, where they can make their own choices every day, or a path to loneliness and isolation that slowly chips away at mental health? The truth is, living alone can be both a challenge and an incredible opportunity, depending on the habits and lifestyle choices seniors older adopt. In this video, we're diving deep into the impact of independent living on mental health, uncovering these essential habits that can either help seniors thrive or make them vulnerable to stress, anxiety, and depression. Take the story of Mr. Thomas Riley, a 72-year-old retired architect from Seattle, Washington. After moving into his own apartment, Thomas initially enjoyed the freedom to arrange his days as he wished. However, within a few months, he noticed subtle changes. He felt less motivated, more isolated, and anxious, especially on evenings when no one visited or called. That's when he decided to join a local community center for seniors, attended art classes, and even volunteered to mentor young designers online. Within weeks, Thomas felt a dramatic improvement in his mental sharpness, mood, and confidence. His story illustrates how living alone is not inherently good or bad. It's the things seniors must do to maintain mental health that make all the difference. Scientific research reinforces this. A 2020 study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors older who maintain social engagement, structured routines, and purposeful daily activities while living independently showed lower levels of depression and cognitive decline compared to those who were isolated. These findings make it clear, independence can be a powerful tool for mental health, but only when paired with conscious, consistent habits. After all, life after 70 is about balancing freedom and structure. Seniors older who proactively design their days, decide which activities to prioritize, and avoid the pitfalls of isolation can experience the joy and empowerment that independent living promises. On the other hand, without guidance and awareness, loneliness can creep in, affecting not just emotional well-being but also physical health. The habits we establish in our later years, how we move, who we interact with, what we eat, and how we challenge our minds, shape the quality of life and longevity. In this video, we will explore number 1 through number 5 key habits and lifestyle choices that seniors older must adopt to maintain mental health, reduce stress, and enjoy the freedom of living alone. We'll combine inspiring stories, scientific data, and practical tips so that whether you are a senior, a caregiver, or a family member, you can understand exactly how to make independent living a source of joy rather than isolation. Stay tuned, some of the insights might surprise you and could change the way you or your loved ones experience the golden years. Number 1, maintaining physical activity. One of the most important factors influencing mental health in seniors older is staying physically active. After 70, reduced mobility and a sedentary lifestyle can quickly contribute to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and depression. Scientific research shows that seniors who engage in regular physical activity experience improved mood, better sleep, and reduced risk of cognitive decline. According to a 2021 study published in the Journal of Gerontology, seniors older who performed moderate exercise for at least 150 minutes per week had a 30% lower risk of developing depressive symptoms and showed improved overall mental resilience. These findings highlight that exercise isn't just about physical health, it directly supports emotional well-being. Take the example of Mrs. Linda Harris, a 74-year-old retired schoolteacher from Denver, Colorado. After deciding to live alone, Linda initially spent most of her days at home reading and watching television. She noticed that her energy levels dropped, and she began feeling increasingly anxious about being alone. Determined to regain her vitality, Linda joined a local senior fitness program that included walking groups, yoga classes, and light resistance training. Within a few months, she reported feeling more energetic, less stressed, and mentally sharper. Her story demonstrates that living independently allows seniors older to choose physical activities they enjoy, which encourages consistency and builds confidence. Physical activity also enhances cognitive health. Research from the American Heart Association indicates that exercise increases blood flow to the brain, stimulates the growth of new neurons, and can help reduce the progression of memory-related disorders. Seniors older who combine social interaction with exercise, like group walking or dance classes, experience even greater benefits, as social engagement further improves mood and mental sharpness. It's also crucial to understand that maintaining an active lifestyle doesn't mean overexerting or pushing beyond comfort. Even small, daily movements, like walking around the neighborhood, stretching in the morning, or doing light household chores, can significantly improve mental health. These are habits seniors must adopt to ensure that independence doesn't lead to isolation or declining mental well-being. Most seniors underestimate the power of movement. After 70, the combination of physical activity, social engagement, and mental stimulation can create a positive feedback loop that protects against loneliness and depressive symptoms. By incorporating these habits into their routines, seniors older can make independent living not only safe but also a source of joy, energy, and fulfillment. In short, staying physically active is more than a recommendation, it's an essential habit for seniors older seeking to protect both body and mind. After all, these activities strengthen resilience, enhance mood, and make living alone a more empowering experience. Number 2, mental stimulation and lifelong learning. Keeping the mind active is just as crucial as physical activity for seniors older living alone. After 70, cognitive decline becomes a real concern, but research shows that engaging in mental stimulation, problem solving, and new learning experiences can significantly protect brain health. According to a 2020 study published in Neurology, seniors older who regularly challenged themselves with puzzles, reading, or learning new skills had a 30% lower risk of developing dementia compared to peers who remained passive. These findings emphasize that mental habits are just as essential as physical ones for maintaining independence and well-being. Consider the experience of Mr. Samuel Parker, a 73-year-old retired engineer from Boston, Massachusetts. After moving into his own apartment, Samuel felt the initial joy of independence, but he also noticed long periods of boredom and restlessness. To combat this, he enrolled in an online history course and started participating in local discussion groups at the community library. Within months, Samuel reported feeling mentally sharper, more engaged, and confident, noting that these activities gave him a renewed sense of purpose. His story shows how independent living creates the freedom to choose mentally stimulating activities, which in turn support emotional health. Research also demonstrates that mental engagement can positively impact emotional well-being. A study from Johns Hopkins University in 2019 found that seniors older who participated in group learning activities had lower levels of stress and depression compared to those who engaged in solitary tasks. These activities not only challenge the mind but also offer opportunities for social interaction, creating a dual benefit for mental health. Now, if you've made it this far, we have a quick question for you. Are you still paying attention and enjoying these tips? If so, show your support by liking this video, subscribing to Golden Age Wisdom, and sharing it with your friends or family. And in the comments below, type number 2 if you're ready to implement new mental habits today. Let's see who's taking action. It's important to understand that mental stimulation isn't about mastering complex skills, it's about these small, consistent habits that keep the brain active. Simple actions like reading a new book, learning a hobby, solving puzzles, or participating in discussions can make a major difference. Most seniors underestimate how these daily mental exercises help maintain independence and mental clarity, proving that living alone can actually be a source of freedom and cognitive growth rather than isolation. In essence, mental engagement and lifelong learning are must-have habits for seniors older after 70. By actively stimulating the mind, seniors older can maintain confidence, reduce stress, and transform independent living into a fulfilling and enriching chapter. Number 3, social connection and community engagement. Living alone doesn't have to mean being isolated. In fact, one of the most critical factors for mental health in seniors older is maintaining strong social connections and participating in community activities. After 70, loneliness can creep in quickly, leading to anxiety, depression, and even cognitive decline. According to a 2020 study published in the National Institute on Aging journal, seniors older with active social lives were 50% less likely to experience depression and reported higher life satisfaction compared to those who were socially isolated. These findings highlight that social engagement is not just enjoyable, it's essential for mental and emotional well-being. Take the story of Mrs. Helen Martinez, a 75-year-old retired nurse from Chicago, Illinois. After moving into her own apartment, Helen initially enjoyed her independence, but she soon noticed that evenings felt long and empty. Determined to stay mentally healthy, she joined a local seniors knitting club and volunteered at a nearby library. Within a few weeks, Helen experienced improved mood, greater confidence, and a sense of purpose. These activities provided meaningful social interaction that complemented her independent lifestyle, showing how social engagement is a key habit for seniors older. Research also indicates that social interaction has physical health benefits. Regular contact with friends and community groups can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and strengthen the immune system. A 2019 study from Psychology and Aging found that seniors older who participated in group activities had significantly better cognitive scores and reported less anxiety than those who lived in isolation. This demonstrates that these simple social habits can profoundly influence overall health and longevity. Importantly, independent living allows seniors older to choose social activities that genuinely interest them. Whether it's a gardening club, art class, or volunteer work, having the freedom to engage in preferred activities increases consistency and enjoyment. Most seniors underestimate how these daily social habits not only improve mood but also reinforce mental sharpness and physical well-being. In summary, staying connected and involved in the community is a cornerstone of mental health for seniors older living alone. By cultivating meaningful relationships and participating in group activities, seniors older can avoid the pitfalls of isolation, boost emotional resilience, and transform independent living into a source of joy and empowerment. Number 4. Structure daily routines and purpose. One of the most powerful ways seniors older can protect their mental health while living alone is by establishing structured daily routines and a sense of purpose. After 70, life can feel unpredictable, and the lack of a clear plan may lead to boredom, anxiety, and feelings of loneliness. Research published in the Journal of Aging Studies in 2021 shows that seniors older who maintained structured routines and purposeful activities had lower rates of depression, improved cognitive function, and higher overall life satisfaction. These routines act as a framework for daily life, helping seniors older stay active, engaged, and mentally sharp. Take Mr. James Collins, a 76-year-old retired firefighter from Atlanta, Georgia. After moving into his own apartment, James realized that unstructured days made him feel lethargic and isolated. He decided to create a daily schedule, morning stretches, a short walk around his neighborhood, preparing balanced meals, reading, and volunteering at a local community center. Within a few months, he noticed increased energy, reduced stress, and a renewed sense of purpose. James' story illustrates how structured routines reinforce other healthy habits, such as exercise, social engagement, and cognitive stimulation. Scientific evidence supports the importance of routines. Seniors older with consistent daily schedules experience better sleep quality, lower stress hormone levels, and improved cardiovascular health. A 2019 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that seniors older who followed morning and evening routines had significantly better mental health outcomes than those with irregular schedules. These findings show that having a structured day is not just about discipline, it directly impacts overall well-being and helps seniors older make the most of independent living. Now, if you've been following along and still find these tips valuable, we want to hear from you. Show your support by liking this video, subscribing to Golden Age Wisdom, and sharing it with friends or family. And in the comments below, type number 4 if you're ready to implement structured routines in your life. Let's create a community of seniors older helping each other thrive in independence. In addition, having a sense of purpose, whether through volunteering, hobbies, or learning new skills, gives seniors older motivation to stay active and engaged. Most seniors underestimate how purpose-driven activities improve mood, reduce anxiety, and enhance cognitive health. By intentionally designing their days and choosing meaningful tasks, seniors older can avoid the mental pitfalls of loneliness and transform independent living into a source of empowerment and satisfaction. In conclusion, structured routines combined with purposeful activities are essential habits seniors older must adopt to safeguard mental health. These practices make independent living not only manageable but also mentally stimulating, emotionally fulfilling, and life-changing. Number 5. Healthy lifestyle choices and self-care. Another crucial factor impacting the mental health of seniors older living alone is adopting healthy lifestyle choices and consistent self-care habits. After 70, the body and mind become more sensitive to stress, poor nutrition, and lack of rest. Research from the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry in 2020 highlights that seniors older who maintain balanced diets, proper hydration, regular exercise, and adequate sleep show significantly lower rates of depression and anxiety. These lifestyle habits are not optional, they are essential for sustaining both physical and mental well-being while living independently. Consider Mrs. Eleanor Bennett, a 72-year-old retired librarian from San Diego, California. After moving into her own apartment, Eleanor realized she had to take responsibility for her meals, sleep, and daily health routines. She began planning nutritious meals, setting consistent sleep schedules, and incorporating light exercises such as yoga and walking into her day. Within a few months, she noticed higher energy levels, improved mood, and reduced stress, along with a sense of accomplishment from taking care of herself. Eleanor's experience shows that independent living empowers seniors older to prioritize their health, which directly impacts mental well-being. Scientific studies also show that self-care practices, including stress management techniques like mindfulness, meditation, or journaling, can improve emotional regulation and reduce symptoms of depression. A 2019 study in Psychology and Aging found that seniors older who practiced mindfulness or daily reflection reported greater life satisfaction and a stronger sense of autonomy. These findings emphasize that these small, consistent habits are critical to thriving independently. Most seniors underestimate the importance of daily self-care. Even simple actions like staying hydrated, taking short walks, and maintaining personal hygiene contribute significantly to mental health and confidence. Avoiding neglect in these areas is crucial, as ignoring them can accelerate cognitive decline, increase feelings of isolation, and lower overall quality of life. By consistently practicing healthy lifestyle choices, seniors older can protect both body and mind, making independence a source of freedom rather than stress. In addition, maintaining self-care habits reinforces other aspects of independent living. Balanced nutrition supports energy for physical activity, while adequate sleep enhances cognitive function and emotional stability. Together with social engagement, structured routines, and mental stimulation, healthy lifestyle practices form a comprehensive set of habits seniors older must adopt to live well alone. In summary, taking responsibility for your health through daily self-care and closing, transforming loneliness into freedom. Living alone after 70 doesn't have to mean loneliness, it can be an opportunity to embrace freedom, autonomy, and mental well-being. As we've explored in this video, seniors older who adopt the right habits, staying physically active, keeping the mind engaged, nurturing social connections, following structured routines, and practicing consistent self-care, can turn independent living into a source of joy rather than isolation. These practices are not just recommendations, they are essential strategies that protect mental health, enhance resilience, and boost overall quality of life. Consider all the inspiring stories we've shared. Thomas Riley in Seattle regained confidence and focus through purposeful engagement. Linda Harris in Denver revitalized her mood and energy through daily physical activity. Samuel Parker in Boston sharpened his mind by pursuing new learning experiences. Helen Martinez in Chicago flourished socially through community involvement. And Eleanor Bennett in San Diego strengthened both body and mind through self-care. Each of these seniors older demonstrates how these habits can transform living alone from a potential challenge into a fulfilling, empowering experience. Scientific research consistently supports these stories. Studies show that seniors older who maintain active bodies and minds, foster social ties, and follow structured routines experience lower rates of depression, reduced anxiety, improved cognitive function, and greater life satisfaction. Most seniors underestimate the power of these simple yet impactful habits, but implementing them can dramatically enhance life after 70. Independent living, when approached with intention, is not a risk, it is a pathway to mental clarity, emotional balance, and freedom. If you've watched until the end, now is the time to take action. Show your support by liking this video, subscribing to Golden Age Wisdom, and sharing it with friends or family. By engaging with this content, You help spread knowledge about the benefits of independent living for seniors older and create a community where tips, stories, and encouragement flow freely. Remember, the golden years can be a time of empowerment, growth, and joy. By embracing these habits, movement, mental stimulation, social engagement, structured routines, and self-care, seniors older can avoid the pitfalls of loneliness, boost mental health, and enjoy the full freedom that independent living offers. Life after 70 can be vibrant, purposeful, and mentally enriching. Take charge today. Start with small steps, adopt these habits consistently, and watch how independence transforms into freedom, confidence, and happiness. Your mental health, your autonomy, and your overall quality of life depend on the choices you make now. Living alone doesn't mean being lonely, it can mean thriving in ways you never imagined.